What's good, people? It's your boy Hard8, the truth of YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What's up, people? What's happening? You know the deal. I put up 2 videos yesterday. If you missed them, go check them out. The links will be down in the description. In fact, check out all the links down below. You dig? Alright, so let's get into this video. This is going to be my first impressions of NBA Live 16. Now, a little background. I am known by a lot of sim heads and a lot of people that are into sports games as the elite killer. Now, it is widely believed that my Jesus Bynum video, which is still up on my channel right now, is the reason that Elite 11, remember NBA Elite 11, is the reason why that got canceled, and we didn't see a live basketball game until Live 14. You know what I mean? So Live Elite 11 got canceled, and Live was off the radar for a few years. So that's just a little bit of background, you dig? But anyway, enough of that. This is gonna be my first impressions of Live 16. First of all, I want to start out by saying that I felt like Live 14 and Live 15 was complete garbage. I thought both of those games were garbage. In fact, about 2 weeks ago, I downloaded Live 15 off of EA Access, and I was playing it for a little while, and I just thought it was trash. Deleted that shit off of my hard drive after a few days. I just could not get into it. I thought it was garbage. But now we have Live 16, and I don't think that this game is garbage. I definitely think they have made some improvements. See, the problem is that Live was so bad that even after the improvements that they've been making, it still has a long way to go before it's going to be on the level of 2K. Still has a long way to go, in my opinion. Now, let's start off with the graphics. The graphics are not that good. You know what I mean? In fact, this looks like an HD remastered. Really. I mean, this looked like a game that was on the 360 and the PS3. It got, you know, the remastered makeover and then put on the Xbox One and the PS4. That's how the game looks to me. It's not really a good-looking game, especially when you compare it to 2K. Now, some of the faces on Live look really, really good. Like Kyrie Irving looks really good, but then you look at LeBron and he doesn't look that good. Or you look at JJ Redick and he doesn't look that good. But other faces in the game does look good, like Kevin Durant and Westbrook. They look great, but then you got some faces that don't. So it's kind of you know, inconsistent. But overall, the graphics are none of that. Another thing I don't like about Live, and this just could be because I'm so used to 2K, I don't really like the controls. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know with a lot of practice, I can get better, because that's what I do. I am a gamer. But I won't be doing much practicing on this game at all, because I'm just not into it, and I won't be getting it. But I really don't like the game. I mean, the controls. And that might just be because I'm so used to 2K. So I'm not going to come down on the controls so hard. And I know if I get, you know, if I put forth the effort and the time into the game, I would definitely be able to get the controls down packed. So I'm not going to really harp on that too much. Now, moving along, the animations. You know, at times the game still has that robotic look. Especially like when you go up for dunks and you're watching a replay, it still has that funny robotic look. Like it's like some frames are missing or something like that. Like I don't know. It's like the animation of the dunk is like in 20 frames per second or something. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. I'm quite sure when you're playing it and you're looking at it, if something just looks off, it's probably the same thing that I feel like is off. The animations are off. You know, at times they look beautiful, they look great, but most of the time they look off, especially like when you go up for dunks and shit like that. I don't know what it is, but it seems like the people over there at Live just cannot get the gameplay to be very, very smooth like 2K. You know what I mean? They still got this robotic look to them. So I don't know what's going on with that. It just seems like they just cannot get it together. And, you know, we always think that maybe, you know, these developers are not taking their time or they're not taking this shit serious or anything like that. But you also have to think maybe these developers just don't have the talent. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they know how to make video games and they know how to develop video games, but maybe they just don't have the talent to get the game to where you think it should be. You know what I mean? Or at least get it to the level of 2K. Now, I know I compare this game to 2K a lot, but because that's the competition. You know, we don't have a lot of competition in sports games anymore. You only got one baseball game, you only got one hockey game, you only got one football game. Yes, you got 2 soccer games if you're into that, and you got 2 basketball games. So it's great to have a little bit of competition, but I just don't think that Live puts enough pressure on 2K, and that's because Live is so far behind 2K. Now, in the demo you're going to play, it's actually the full game. You know what I mean? You can tell it's the full game. Only thing they did was lock off things that they didn't want you to have access to. But it's definitely the full game. So I wouldn't suggest you playing the demo and then thinking like, well, this is just the demo. Things are changing a full game. It's not going to be a whole lot of change in the full game. This is the full game. Unless they got some dramatic day one patch, this is pretty much what you're going to get on launch day. Now, I compared to 2K a lot. 2K is not fucking perfect. We already know. But the fact is, or in my opinion, 2K is far better than Live. It's not even a comparison in my mind. I mean, if you look at the gameplay, you look at the graphics, you look at how everything goes, it's not even a comparison. Now, there is things in Live that is better than 2K. First of all, I think the atmosphere and the crowd, the stadium atmosphere and the crowd is a lot better than 2K. Way better, in my opinion. I just think it's way better. I mean, when you're playing live and you really doing your thing and the crowd really gets hyped. You see people getting out of their seat, waving their hands. You know, I like the atmosphere on Live. I think it's a lot better than 2K. Another thing that's better than 2K, straight destroys 2K, is the halftime and post-game show. The halftime show on Live is fantastic. I love it. Now, Jalen Rose might not have the best commentary, but fuck all that. The rest of the halftime and post-time show is fantastic. I love their halftime and post-game show. It completely destroys 2K. I mean, 2K15 didn't even have the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now they're supposed to be bringing it back with 2K16, but from what I've seen, it still doesn't touch Live. Now, Live got that hands down. The ESPN presentation, the music from ESPN, all of that stuff is here in Live, and it's so much better than 2K. Man, I'd be like, I wish 2K had this type of presentation and halftime and post-game show. I think that shit is fantastic. Now, that's pretty much it for my first impressions of the game. I won't be getting it. I don't have no desire whatsoever to play Live 16 when it's released. I have no desire. The only reason why I played it now is because it's available, and I wanted to see, did they make any improvements? And yes, they definitely improved the game. The game has been improved in almost every aspect that I can remember from Live 15. Only thing is, it's been so far behind that even with these improvements, it still have a long way to go to reach the status of 2K. Now, 2K is not fucking perfect. We already know, but it's a lot better than Live. So, the improvements are there. Check it out yourself. The demo is free today for everybody. Download it, play it, make your own fucking decisions. But in my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and leave Live 16 on the shelf, and I'll be on that 2K. You dig? I mean, if it's good. That could be some garbage too, but I don't think so. 2K is all. I've been liking 2K ever since 2K7. They haven't let me down yet, except the online with 2K9. I thought that was terrible. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. This your boy Hard8. I'm out. Deuces.
Hey! Hey! New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Yeah, motherfuckers act like I